Welcome back to Mason's ADV. Ride along with us as we explore off the beaten path, head out for some adventure bike camping, and keep you updated on modifications and new gear for adventure riding. Be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any adventures. Glad to have you along for the ride. Well, hey guys, Mason here, and I just got an exciting little parcel in the mail. We're going to open it up and have a look, and then we're going to compare the new Nomax tank bag to the old Nomad tank bag. All right, let's have a look. So I recently did a video on how I pack my Nomad tank bag. And then of course I took it with me on the trip this year. We did a week way up northern Ontario, across the 50th parallel and back down. A lot of gravel running, a lot of dirt running, so it was pretty gross when we got back, so it got a wash and repacked. And then just this week my new Nomax tank bag came in. So this Nomad here will go to Melon 1 to go along with his, or my old R80. And that pretty much outfits him, and it gives me an opportunity to test the new Nomax. Now, one thing I found when I got the new Nomax is that some things actually are a little different, so I think we should go over that today. First of all, before we get going, the harness that comes with the Nomad, the buckles do not match with the Nomax, so you have to switch this out to the new Nomax triple tree bracket that it comes with, and of course, as usual, the new Nomax comes with the straps that you can zip tie to the frame of your bike, just like this one did originally. Now, I've had some questions lately about these, and this is something that I've put together just to loop around the crash bars on the KLR. This doesn't come with it, but it's easily made with some webbing from your local outfitter store. The ones that come with it work great, but I don't use them. So that's that. Now, we'll set the Nomad aside for a second. We'll get out the new Nomax and its rain cover, which is very similar to the one that came with the Nomad. So right off the bat, you can see that one of the major differences is the new MOLLE strips. The MOLLE on the older Nomad was a webbing material, and on the new Nomax definitely isn't webbing, it's something different. There's lots more information on the specs of what the materials they've used to build this over on their website. So I'll let you go there to find that out. But you still have the main beaver tail. That's the same. Inside the rear beaver tail, that material's changed. This is like a very soft, thin nylon. This one's almost the same material that they make the dry bags out of. The pockets in there are the same, a little bit of a difference on the clip. Then inside the first pocket, on the Nomad we had two zippers up on the beaver tail side, another main pocket zipper on the bottom, these three little ones, and the sunglass pocket up here. That is all exactly the same on the Nomax. Everything there is identical. The only thing is here you have an addition of a micro SD card remover, the pin to remove it out of your phone. That's a handy little touch, but everything else is the same, except I do believe that the sunglass pocket might be slightly larger on the Nomax over the Nomad. The next main large pocket, everything there is pretty much the same. I've got one big main pocket here, and then the main area here with the mesh bag in the bottom. That's all the same, that's down in the bottom of there. And then of course the front zip here where you can put in your rain bag. Now, here, where your waterproof rain bag can stash. Now, I don't keep mine in there because I need so much room in this pocket. I just keep it elsewhere on the bike. But that's where it can go, and there is a clip here that you clip to it so that it doesn't blow off on you while you're headed down the road. Now, other than that, These buckles at the back have changed slightly. These ones are stitched a little closer. The Nomax is stitched a little closer to the main bag. The Nomad had a longer tail. These are the clips for the backpack straps, which are in here and actually appear to be almost identical from the Nomax to the Nomad. Works really good. Pull them out, clip them on. But that is pretty much, oh, one more thing. The clip here for the beaver tail. On the right side of the Nomax, it has a whistle on it as well. Other than that, the clips are basically the same. But that's about where the similarities end. Because on the Nomad, here at the back, we had the stash pocket that where you could put the water bladder up in, that you could reach in, open from the back side of the bag, reach up in there. And that's where I kept like snacks and a roll of toilet paper for cleaning visors. My visor wipes and all that stuff used to go in there. And then this pocket here on the back was just big enough. I would put 2 Bic lighters in there for the trips. Now, on the Nomax, we have what looks to be this same pocket. But when you open it, it's just the little stash pocket. You can't access the back of the bag like you could before. And at first I thought that was a bit of an issue because I'd gotten so used to this, having this storage space at the back. But where things kind of change a little is the Nomad had this little zippered area here just to get into the straw, but the front of the bag had no access. And if we go over to the Nomax, look at how big this zippered area is here. And that gives you much better access into the bottom of the bag. If you're using the water bladder, it goes in and out very easily there. And although you can't have access to the bottom side of the tank bag from the back, when it's on the bike, it's very easy just to unzip this and get at your snacks or whatever you have down in there. So even though at first I wasn't sure how that was going to work out, it's still going to work out fine. I'll be able to put my lighters back in the back here, my spare Bics, and all my snacks and stuff go up front. So I'm actually very happy with it. I'm very happy with the design. They've put a lot of thought into that. Nothing major has changed that wasn't for the better. So yeah, good job guys. It's actually a fantastic piece of gear, just like the Nomad was originally. So I'm going to tuck this back away, and then I just have to switch my straps over from my old Nomad to the new Nomax, and we'll get this installed on the bike. Okay, so I've already transferred over the new front bracket here, the front strap. It's run down in behind all the cables, not over them, so that if this pulls, it doesn't pinch anything. Both sides, it's run down behind, way down around the bottom there, around the bottom of the frame, and back up. There'll be some adjustments to make here for sure. But let's go ahead and clip the Nomax on. There we go. Let's see how good these are set here. Not bad at all for a guess. Alright, so I think what I'll do is I'll just start right from the bottom, and we'll start filling this up with all my stuff. There's a pass-through here for the electrical, which is where I plug my tank bag in, and I'm going to use the water bladder straw clip here to help hold some of that wiring. Tuck that up front because, like I said, I don't use that for the waterproof bag. I use all this storage for my camera gear. So the pass-through for the Nomad was lower in the main compartment, and it had a little strap here. This one comes out quite a bit higher, but that's not going to be a problem for me. I'm just going to pass that through. And that'll be where this plugs in, and it gets held by the beaver tail strap as well. Drone batteries, controller, bracket for the Insta360. Oh, I forgot to mention it still has this pull-out. I believe it's for contact lenses actually, but it's a handy little storage for something. Even if you don't run contacts. Spare Senna. In the next pocket, I keep a toque, masks, a buff, check my zippers, make sure nothing pinches. So there's the main compartment filled out. I'll do some more work on this. I'll likely zip tie that around there. And like I said, that's where that plugs in, and it's held by the beaver tail strap when I'm running. And if I need to take my tank bag off the bike or to stop the charging process, I just disconnect it. Then I have my tire gauge, batteries for the Sony Action Cam, up in the sunglass pocket. Of course I don't use it for my sunglasses because that would be too smart, but I do keep a pair of small reading glasses because, yep, that's a thing. And the garage door opener, and I can push and open and close the garage door right from the outside of the tank bag. And I have, this is a handy little rig. Amazon holds all my memory cards. Hand sanitizer helps get cut the grease off on the trail. Earplugs, very seldom wear them, but I bring them. Ownership and insurance. Some change if we need it for pop machines. Roll aids for shooter tech. So all that's left is the beaver tail. Now this pocket here is designed for a spot tracker, which I now have, but I don't use it for that. I keep my Gerber multi-tool in there, and I clip this to this clip. Stops it from disappearing on me. Here I keep the bracket for my Garmin, so if I leave the bike I just unclip the Garmin there, clip it on the outside of my tank bag, and off I go. And that goes through there. And my pens and a marker. And that's the works. There we are, we're all moved over. So this is where my lighter will ride. And the stuff that was in under the bottom, what I typically carry is a couple Cliff Bars and a squashed down roll of toilet paper in there. Handy for everything from what it's designed for right through to starting a fire or cleaning your visor. So this stuff now will go up front. And that's super handy to get to. It's actually likely a little handier than trying to get up underneath on the bottom. So there we go. There's the new Mosko Moto Nomax tank bag loaded and on the KLR. And my old Nomad, which has 5 years and a lot of serious abuse under its belt. And after a bath, pretty much looks like the day I bought it. It's in amazingly good shape actually. And that'll go to Melon 1. He's already spoken for that, and that'll be a good tank bag for him. So he'll get the new straps, the zip ties, and the original harness for the Nomad. So there you go, guys. That pretty much covers all the differences between the Nomax and the Nomad. I have seen some questions about that, so hopefully that helps somebody out. Just a quick recap, the only major differences is the MOLLE on the top and where you access this center pocket, and also the hydration bag, which I am running here. This is the hydration bag that comes with the new Nomad, and it's really nice. It's got a quick disconnect here, so you can take that out easily and fill it. You pull this top off, open it up, fill it with water. So yeah, that's it. There we go. Right on, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Mind how you go, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Hey guys, if you liked that video, hit the thumbs up button for us. It goes a long way towards helping out the channel. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button in the upper corner for new videos every Sunday. Be glad to have you along for the ride.